Hi, Chris here from the Indicator guys, and here's your weekly update. Now, in front of me, I've got my home trading system on my chart with the radar screen feature next to it. And really, what I'm doing is scanning through for my Forex swing trades for the week. Okay, so here we can see that the Euro USD has pulled up a short, and it's telling us that it's ready to enter now. We've got the entry zone here, and as we can see, we're below major resistance. So, this is a good trade to take at the moment, and this is something you could short right now into your broker. Okay, so that's the Euro USD. And as you can see, it pulls out some really great moves. Here, below resistance, we had this short. Around here, we would have got our entry zone, where it would have gone cyan. And, we just short the markets, get out when they're blue, get back in when they're red. And the same, and that's all you really have to do with the home trading system. And how easy it is to scan for markets here is we can see the USD CHF. It's in about the same situation here. We've got an entry zone, so we move over to this one, and we can see another nice trade setting up here. We've got a long for USD CHF setting up above support here, so that's another good trade to take. And again, you can see some great winners here. Once we get above these supports, taking these trades, you can take them all day long, and you've got some really high probability trades here. Okay, so some more here. We've got triggers setting up as well. These are things you might want to note down. So here we've got the CAD CHF with a trigger bar going short. Now, I would probably wait until we break below the resistance here to be taking any shorts, because I can see it just doing what's done here and just bouncing off of this this blue line, the 200 EMA. Okay, but that is something to note down, to look at. A CAD CHF. It looks like people are trying to short the market here. We've got another trigger here, which is the Euro CAD. And here we've got a blue trigger bar. So again, this is something we would wait for the bar to close, and we'd wait for entry zone, which is when the bars go cyan. And this wouldn't be something I'd be looking at staying in for a very long time, because as you can see, we've got some resistance here, and I would think that it would come into here, test it, and probably bounce for the time being. So really, I wouldn't be looking to take these longs at the moment. So that's kind of off my watch list, but I'm always keeping my eye open for the trades. Okay, so we've got another trigger bar setting up here, which is the Euro SEK. That one's long as well. Again, probably coming into this resistance and maybe having a bounce. We haven't actually had any tests of this resistance yet. And lastly, on my watch list here, we've got another entry zone here on the USD DKK, and another good trade setting up here. So we've got the USD Danish krone here, and we've got a entry zone above support. So it's looking like a good trade. That's something I would take. So we've got 3 entry zones here set up nicely, ready to actually take these trades. And as we can see here, it gives us our stop as well. So all we need to do is go to our broker, put a long entry here. Sorry, a short entry here with this stop, a long entry here with this stop, and a long entry here with this stop. We've entered 3 swing trades there, and all we need to do is come back to our charts each night and just check if this stop has updated, and if it has, we chuck that into our broker, and that's all we need to do. So that's very simple trading for our Forex swing traders there. Moving on to the daily charts that we look at. Now, here's my usual setup that I'm taking at the moment, and this is a 15-minute chart with a 60-minute anchor, which means I'm only looking to take short trades at the moment, because we have got the 60-minute anchor telling me that we're going short, we're in a downtrend. And again, we can see here we're below the resistance there. So this is actually flickering away at the moment. I saw it in the corner of my eye there, which we're getting entry zones. So this is actually something we could take the trade of now for some nice day trades there. As you can see, it's firing. We could just go along, enter this into our broker with this stop, which is our initial stop. So that's a high probability trade there. Let's move over to Apple. Again, we're already in this trade, so we would be looking for maybe a blue now to pull back. And as long as this stays red over here on the 60-minute chart, we'd be looking to take that trade again. So we've actually missed this trade for now. We'll wait for a blue pullback, and then we'll wait for another red dot and an entry zone, and then we can short the market again. So we don't necessarily miss trades for a long time. It's just all about patience and coming back to these trades and keeping your eye on them. Okay, let's have a look at the E-minis here. Okay, we're in again shorting market. Seems like there's a lot of shorting going on today. So you know, obviously we're in a bearish market today, and again we've kind of missed this trade at the moment. I say we've missed it because entry zone will not fire after 5 bars, but it is something we can look at, waiting for a blue dot on the 15-minute, wait for it to pull back, then we're going to wait for the red dot to fire again, an entry zone, and we're into that market. So as long as your 60-minute chart, your higher time frame, stays red, we're going to look to short the market all day long. Okay, so there's a quick market update, and that's it from me for now. Thanks.